Alex, how was your Bundesliga last weekend?
Absolutely amazing. Just one loss, that Mainz versus Schalke over 2.5 goals. The rest, banker of the week, thank God I said to you that Leverkusen with that last minute goal made the trick also for Radek and also for me. Lock every single week Dortmund's game over 3.5 goals. And what else we had? RB Leipzig halftime, full-time against Werder Bremen. The mighty Werder Bremen. Yes, you are moving into the correct way. A little bit, 10 centimeters, please, on that direction, and you will be exactly in the middle of the screen.
Okay, yeah. Hang on, Alex. Hang on. Where do you want me? Do you want me over here somewhere?
There.
About
perfect.
there?
You are perfect.
There you go. There you go. No worries at all. Okay, well, let's just get straight underway. Let's have a look at the records, please, Freddie. Freddie, for Bundesliga, overall record at 10.3 units of profit. Any profit's good. Average price is 2.02. I love that. And the individual records, please. In Alex, 12.4. You've been killing it. I remember when you was 8 units down. That's a 20 unit swing. Radek just sitting there. Minus 2.1. That's nothing. We have someone who was Premier League punters who was 18.7 units down. So listen, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Thank you, Freddie. Let's get straight into this. I'm going to come to you first, Alex. Freiburg, 2.0 plus 100, draw 3.7 plus 270. And Dusseldorf, 3.98 plus 298.
Yeah, Dusseldorf right now, I don't know if they can save themselves from getting relegated. Yes, it's good to know that 16th place in Bundesliga will play a playoff game, a two-legged game, against a side from Zweite Bundesliga, and who will win that two-legged match. It's a knockout match, will remain in Bundesliga. Who will lose will go down to Zweite. So still, I think that Dusseldorf are a team to go down. They didn't show nothing. They are struggling to score goals. They are basically the worst attacking side in the league with just 21 goals scored. On the other side, we have Freiburg, who weird. I didn't expect them to be so high in the standings. They are still fighting for that European position. They are just 3 points behind Schalke, who Schalke are very bad right now. Just 3 points earned in the last 4 matches. Very, very bad. I was expecting more from them, but it is what it is. Freiburg home win. Even money, 2.0 plus 100. Not much complication here.
Yeah, we don't like complication. Radek, Freiburg at plus 100 for Alex. Do you like that too?
I'm not so convinced that Freiburg is the better team here because, Düsseldorf is improved under coach Uwe Rösler, who is more famous on your island than he's in Germany. He was playing at Manchester City in the 90s when Manchester City moved down to the second league. I think most of the viewers don't know that Manchester City was a very bad team in the 90s. And Uwe Rösler, now a coach of Düsseldorf, improved the team a bit, and they managed to play some 2 games with draws. And I don't see Freiburg here the much better team. I expect a draw here as well, but a close win for Freiburg is also possible. So the odds are good, but I won't touch this game.
On the road, Dusseldorf are very, very, very poor. Just I think that they got 6 points in 11 games. Just 1 win in 11 games.
Yeah, but under Friedhelm Funkel now they have Uwe Rösler, and he teach them how to score.
Yeah, and that's the big thing.
He was the best striker in England in 1995. So he knows how to score.
Yeah, he scored in a game for Man City when I scored for Sheffield Wednesday. We drew 1-1. But remember, Uwe, he also
Did you play against him?
I know him. He played for Southampton. I know that he had cancer. He was an all-or-nothing striker. He's effort, very, very nice man. Positivity. He will spread it throughout. So yeah, I know Uwe, and good luck to him as well. So him going in there, it'll be a breath of fresh air, and we wish him luck. So all of a sudden, Dusseldorf are now going to be one of our favourite teams on SBR. Now that Uwe's there, we wish him well.
Not this round, Flash. Not this round, Flash.
Not this round. Obviously, no, not this round. That's it. Well, we always think of the profit first, Alex. Think of the money. Okay. So, Radek, sorry about that. I actually had you down for having Freiburg versus Dusseldorf. Okay. Werder Bremen, 6.5, plus 550. Draw 5.4, which is plus 440. And Dortmund at 1.47, which is minus 214. Radek, do you like this game?
Yeah, I almost forgot to place a bet on this game. So I was betting on a halftime draw on Freiburg Dusseldorf because I think they both are really equal. I don't know how the game will end, but I'm pretty sure that there can be a halftime draw, and the odds for a halftime draw are 2.25. And I expect a close game as it was in the first leg when Freiburg won 2-1 at Düsseldorf. So now, getting back to the really interesting game with Werder Bremen against Borussia Dortmund, they faced each other in the cup game where Werder Bremen managed to win this game 3-2. No one knows how they did it because Bremen is pre-last. They are on place 17, and it's a question of time when they now get rid of their coach because everyone expects them to act because they don't win anything. They are not getting better. They have players who can play in the middle field of the standings, but they are in really danger now, and the only option they have left is to change the coach. And now they are playing against a team like Borussia Dortmund, who has a very good streak. They won 4-0 against Frankfurt last week. They scored 4 goals. They beat Paris Saint-Germain 2-1, and Erling Haaland is scoring, and Alex is loving it, I think. And so every neutral fan is as well, because we're admiring the style of Borussia Dortmund and especially Haaland. I had read an article where he was measured his speed, and he was 6 seconds, 6.6 on 60 meters. So the world record for 60 meters is 6.3, I think. So he's close to the world record on this distance, and yeah, he can score goals as well. And so it's a no-brainer, in my opinion, to bet on over 3.5 goals in this game. And no matter who scores, but I think Dortmund can always score a lot of goals, and Bremen at home has to do something, and they proved that they can score against Dortmund. So I think this bet with an odd of 1.95 is good enough to bet on it.
Okay, we finally got there. 6.64, he measured, world record at 6.34. Quite misleading because Haaland had a rolling start, whereas the world record is from a standing start or down. But listen, he's not too shabby, I can tell you. He can shift, the boy. The boy has definitely got pace to burn. Okay, over 3.5 goals for Radek at 1.95. You going for Werder Bremen, Alex?
No.
Why?
And you have to give the guy credit of 6.4 because he's 1.93 tall. He's very tall.
But
and
so's Usain Bolt. That's why they're that quick. Is because of their length of stride.
Usain Bolt is an athlete. This is what he's doing every time. Can I say?
Listen.
Put Usain Bolt to score goals like
I've seen Usain Bolt score goals in Germany. That's how bad it is. I saw it. Some teams were going to sign Usain Bolt. That's how bad it is. Anyone can get a game. Alex, I tell you, a little shave, a little bit of fitness, get you some boots, you could play.
I don't know. I can surely coach, but I don't know if I will play. I can play.
Yeah,
it was a time when I was young and I was playing for the juniors for Steaua Bucharest because my father was in the military. He was a colonel, and Steaua Bucharest was the team of the army. You know.
Of course.
So I was young and I played for, but till 10, till 11, because I had some problems with my heart. My heart was beating very weird, and they said, okay, you are not done for football. I was talented, but with my heart you cannot play.
Excuse me for laughing. Excuse me for laughing about your heart complaint, but you've exchanged football for the nice, calm world of betting. Your heart must come through your chest until them last-minute golden ball goals come through.
It's still football, but it's better to sit on the couch and to have your page on your computer or on your phone and to start betting live. You know, 100 pounds, 100. This is what we love. This is what we enjoy. I was made for this, and I found out only 8 years ago, let's say. But yeah, it's good because we love what we are doing. So I have 3 bets for this match, and I can tell Radek why Dortmund lost the first match against Werder Bremen in the cup. Because first of all, it was a cup, and you know that the players are not taking it very serious. Basically, Dortmund, I think that they wanted to exit that competition, having also Champions League going on and also fighting for the title in Bundesliga, as they are trying to compete with Bayern Munich. And they were without Haaland. They were with Schultz in the place of Guerreiro. So, yeah, this is another 11. They were without Emre Can. This is what it gives you a lose against Werder Bremen. I'm saying I have 3 bets. I have the over 3.5 goals at 1.95, which is a must play week in and week out when we are talking about Borussia Dortmund. I have Dortmund halftime, full-time at 2.05. And I have Dortmund and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.75. So basically, Dortmund to win and over 2.5 goals in the match. I don't see Werder Bremen winning this match or pulling off an upset. And I don't want to hear you that this is a fucking trap, because I will kill you.
No trap for me in Bundesliga this week, so you can rest easy. I promise. I can't go near Werder Bremen or Dortmund. I wouldn't trust them with your money, but yes, I agree. Half-time, full-time at 2.05 looks the value for me, and Dortmund over 2.5. I just can't see anything but Dortmund winning, and I hope they do for you, boys. Okay, let's move on, Alex. Leverkusen 1.49, minus 206, draw 4.75, plus 375 that. Augs 7.2. Plus 620, Alex.
I'm a little afraid that Leverkusen are playing Porto tomorrow in Europa League. If it wasn't for that match, I would completely go with this bet as my banker. But I will not risk. I will just have it as 1 unit bet. And I'm going Leverkusen and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.95. I think that they will concede. So if you want to go for an Alex Classic, you can easily go for that too, because I see Augsburg scoring on the road. But I think that Leverkusen right now, they are on fire, and that last minute goal against Union Berlin, which was a very tough game, also interrupted by a fans riot in the second half for 5 minutes. So, but it was a very, very tough game. And what I liked is the fact that they scored 5 goals with 5 shots on 3 goals with 5 shots on target. And they are starting not to lose their opportunities, because Leverkusen in the first half of the season, They were losing opportunities like crazy. They started to put them in the net. This is what it counts. This is what is very important. So yeah, I think that they are on fire right now. I think that they can also beat Porto tomorrow. But I will play the Alex Classic in that one because I really like that Porto team, and I really like their attacking approach. And but again, Augsburg, it's Leverkusen and over 2.5 goals. And again, what Radek said the last week, that is a must-win for them against Union Berlin, and they have to beat a poor side in order for people to think that they are real contenders for the top 4 spots. I think they did it, and they learned from the lesson from that.
Okay, just remember, Alex, that the midweek European trap is Leverkusen at home to Porto. So just remember that. Beware. Radek, Wolfsburg 1.78 minus 129, draw 3.96 plus 296. Mainz 4.8, which is plus 380. Where are you going, Radek?
Yeah, Wolfsburg is playing in the Europa League as well tomorrow, so I expect them to be exhausted at the weekends. And I think Mainz is not that bad. And I'm curious why Alex is shaking his head. But if you look at the last results of Mainz, they are not that bad as they might appear. Because I got a message, sorry. No.
Sorry, you can read it. Sorry for interrupting you. You can read it.
Yeah, does it say get all your money on Wolfsburg?
No. I said I would bet on Asian Handicap plus 0.75 on Mainz. Because I think Wolfsburg is not in full shape after the Europa League, and Mainz had some quite respectful results within the last weeks, and they don't have to lose at Wolfsburg, and that's why I like the line of the bookmakers here at around 1.95 for the Asian handicap here.
Okay, so that's Mainz at plus 0.75 at 1.95. If you can think about having a banker, Radek, I'll come to you at the end. Freddie, if you can get Chef Michael on the phone, because we're going to go to Serie A after. Eintracht, 1.98 minus 103, draw 3.8 plus 280. Union Berlin at 4.0, which is plus 300, Alex.
I was shaking my head, first of all, because Wolfsburg have an easy match, in my opinion, against Malmö tomorrow in Europa League, and they will not be so finished from... how say in a physical term of speaking, but plus 0.75 for Mainz should be a winner. I don't see Wolfsburg winning by more than 1 goal difference against them, so it's half loss. Maybe it's the trap of the century, like our friend Flash loves to say. Eintracht versus Union Berlin. Also, Eintracht Frankfurt are playing Europa League tomorrow. So another German team. Many German teams are playing in European competitions this midweek. Eintracht Frankfurt versus Salzburg should be one of the most entertaining matches from tomorrow. What I can say is that I am pretty impressed by this Union Berlin side. If I was seeing them at the beginning of the season as 110% getting relegated this term, I think that they are pretty good, and I don't see themselves going down, because the fight for a place in Bundesliga right now is not for them. They are, I think, 9 points above the danger zone. And I think that they can surprise anyone right now. They can do nice games on their turf without giving themselves any headaches. They have those amazing fans, just amazing. The atmosphere from Union Berlin, week in and week out. And I see them finding the back of the net in Frankfurt. So I will play the Alex Classic here, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in the match at even money, plus 100 or 2.0.
Like that. You got a banker for me, Radek?
Yeah, I think we have the same again. Over 3.5 at the Dortmund Bremen game.
Okay, Alex, a banker?
Dortmund and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.75.